What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day today, and welcome to the post-game show. Unfortunately for the Giants, another tough one tonight. We lose 6-2 against the NL West division rival Padres. We lose the second game of this three-game series, and the first game, very tough, another one-run ball game that we had lost. We were unable to get the big hits in that game. And then we had a situation in the ninth inning with the at-bat getting taken out of Wilmer Flores' hands, that from last night's game. And then you go into tonight's game, a very close ball game. So let's get into it. DeSclafani got the start for your Giants. He went 6 innings, and I give him a lot of credit because he did allow a 3-run home run to Manny Machado in the first inning. But from there, he was able to settle down, and he pitched 6 brilliant innings after that. And he allowed just 3 hits total, 2 walks. He struck out 3. Welcome in, everybody, to the post-game show. Thank you so much for checking in. I'm sorry that it is late here tonight. We are going to be breaking this one down. And so DeSclafani, another tremendous start for him, a 2.00 ERA now on the season. And as we know, he came off his second career complete game shutout in his last start against the Rockies. Now, the big story of this game was that, unfortunately for the Giants, their bats, we just went silent again. This continues to be a struggle. I know that with last night's game, we went against Darvish. Tonight, we went against Blake Snell. And we came back in this game when we fell behind down 3-0. Giants were able to score 2 runs in the 5th inning. We got it going. Mauricio Dubon got his first home run of the season. That was huge for Dubon. He has been needing to get it going. And so Dubon gets us on the board there, cuts the deficit to 3-1. And from there, Darren Ruff comes up with the big RBI single to cut 3-2, and it would stay that way until the 8th inning. And unfortunately, Camilo Doval struggled tonight, gave up a home run to Jerkson Profar, and then gave up a 2-run single to Jake Cronenworth. So 3 runs allowed in that inning. So Padres, they went up 6-2, and we just could not. The bats just could not get it going, unfortunately. Welcome in, everybody. We got Tones Cool. Welcome in. Yeah, absolutely love the Niners picks. I could not be more excited and thrilled. What a draft we had. We got Robert in the house. Welcome to the post-game show. The Giants will prevail. They're having a couple of bad games. You have absolutely nothing to worry about here. We know the Padres are going to be good this year. They spend a lot of money. They have, they have a really great rotation. Darvish, Blake Snell, and then you go on and on with the guys that they got in that rotation, and they got a strong bullpen as well, and their lineup pretty solid. So, with this situation with the Giants, right now, we just got to focus on trying to get one game tomorrow. And, right now, we're still in first place. So that is also great news for the Giants here. Dodgers did lose tonight. I believe that score was 6-5 in 11 innings against the Milwaukee Brewers. And so now Padres are closing the gap a bit on the Giants. Now Padres are just half a game behind the Giants. So we still have a half game lead over the Dodgers and Padres here. So we are still sitting pretty good here. Let's turn the page and win tomorrow. Giants are due for a lengthy winning streak. Absolutely. I agree with you, Robert. This team, with the way the starters have been pitching every single game out. And again, this was another game that, it was a close 1-run ball game until that 8th inning when Camilo Doval, unfortunately gave up 3 runs there. And, again, the thing I wonder here is how come Tyler Rogers, wasn't used in that situation in the 1-run ball game to kind of keep the game close. Because with our offense, we could have likely pulled off a run there to tie it in the 9th inning. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. Camilo Doval has tremendous stuff, but with him being a rookie, that's a big situation to put him in there. And we saw it with Gregory Santos the 2 times, when he was out there in high leverage situations. He really struggled out there. So, that's the one thing that you look at with this game here. But yeah, again, sometimes you roll the dice. I mean, well, no, it's just, the situation just didn't work out tonight with Camilo Duvall there, in that 8th inning. But yeah, there were some bright spots to take out of this game. So again, Padres are going to be tough. And now, you'd have to imagine after we took the first series from San Diego, they were ready to get back at us for that. So yeah, we are getting the Padres' best here in this series, of course. And this division, it's amazing. I mean, to see how close it is now. Diamondbacks, I think, are 2 games behind us. So yeah, you have 2 games separating all 4 teams in the NL West right now. With the starters pitching quality starts, we will always have a chance to win. Absolutely. And that's what, that's what's so much fun right now, is you feel like every single night out, every game, that we have a great chance to win that day, and you feel really good about our chances. And so, we are rolling with it. And so it's tremendous to see the starters perform the way that they are producing. I'm happy Dubon went deep. He is due to start hitting. Yep, absolutely. That was big for Dubon to get that home run, his first of the season. Now he, finished 1 for 4 in the game, and he is hitting 192 now. So yeah, his average is starting to go up. He was hitting, I think, about 110 or 111. So he's put about 80 points or so on his batting average. So that is very solid for Dubon. And now you're starting to see the power with this home run. You hope that, he'll start hitting them in bunches. Yeah, I think this is a guy right now that you can probably expect to hit 10 to 15 home runs and, maybe drive in 60 to 70 RBIs. I think he's got that capability this season. I think with right now being with, I think he can probably put up some pretty solid numbers. So it's going to be intriguing to continue to watch Dubon and see how it plays out with him playing a full 162 games, as many games out there that we'll see him. The existing problem is they're leaving, too many runners on base. Yeah, just a frustrating overall game. Yeah, the 4th inning, we had 2 runners on to start the inning. And then, Flores hits into the double play that inning. Longoria to get the first out. Blake Snell was throwing those nasty sliders at Longoria, and I think he got Longoria to swing 3 times. Yeah, Longoria, I don't think, was picking up Blake Snell's slider in this game. But that was a big at-bat in this game. I mean, at that point, Giants were down 3-0. But as you saw in the next inning, when we plated 2 runs across the board, even if we had picked up 1 run maybe in that 4th inning, that could have came in handy. But this was a game that at the end of the day, whoever got the big hit turned out to win. And Padres took advantage of their opportunities in that 8th inning. So, you give credit where credit is due in this one. And we turn the page and we have short-term memory about this loss and the frustrating loss last night. You look at the bright side. We're still in first place despite all of this. Giants are still, we know what we need to fix moving forward to team roll, and we need the bats to wake up. That is no secret here. And I think we're going to get it going. And, guys are starting to get over that 100 mark. They're getting to 200 now and starting to see the power. And so, I think good things are coming. Bell, Scott, he picked up a hit tonight. He's up to 214 now. Posey, he got another base hit, and he's hitting 359. Posey is killing it this season. It's been amazing to watch Buster out there. He is putting up some really impressive numbers. He looks healthy, and it's so much fun to watch Posey out there and to see the power back. I mean, in April, I believe he had 6 home runs, and, that was the most home runs he's had in a single month, I think, since it was 2019 or I forget what, but, you go throughout his career, he has had 6, 7 home run months. Back in 2010, he had a few. 2012, he had June 2014, I think it was. So Posey has put up a very impressive, that was an incredible month April. Yeah, before you know it, Jimmy Cueto is going to return. It's going to be amazing when Johnny Cueto comes back. The strength of this rotation, and then with Alex Wood and the 3 starts that he has made, he has looked so impressive this season. So it's been awesome to see this rotation deal the way they are dealing. And this is going to be a fun year. I'm so excited. I definitely believe we are competing not just for a wild card now. We are proving that we deserve to compete for this NL West division title. And the key here is the longer that we stay, like I had said, striking distance with the Dodgers, and now it's even better. We are not only, we are ahead of striking distance. We are in first place right now, plus games into the season. We are now into May. And so this has been awesome. And I think this Giants team can keep this going. That we haven't seen the best of how good this team can be. And we're going to have, obviously the last 2 games, we kind of got into a funk here. So we're going to have those moments. But this Giants team has proven they are resilient. In the Miami series, we had to win that final game after losing the first 2. That was actually the last series we had lost. So that's what our job is now, to try to get this last game tomorrow. And with Kevin Gausman going, I definitely like our chances. Every single game, I like our chances with the guys that we are from this starting rotation. We have to reduce all those strikeouts, put the ball in play. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. When the problem with the strikeout is, it's just not the best case scenario in that situation with runners on base. Because, when you put the ball in play, you never know what can happen. Sometimes the ball can bounce your way. And so, you take your chances sometimes in, if you put the ball, a good swing on the baseball, good things happen. But it just makes it tough. Especially to pick up some pitches. I mean, again, Longoria, was, not seeing the Blake Snell slider in that situation in the 4th inning. Giants are in first place, and we still haven't seen the best of the offense yet. Absolutely. That is what is so spectacular right now, is this Giants team at 5 games above 500. We definitely could easily be, we could be 20 plus wins. We've had some very heartbreaking losses. A lot of our losses this year have been 1-run losses. This is, one of the few that kind of was a bit, we lost by 4 tonight. But this was a 1-run ball game all the way up into the bottom of the 8th inning. And so that's what's going to be exciting moving forward, is that we haven't seen the best. The offense hasn't even woken up fully yet. We've seen them kind of come alive in some games, and you felt like it was the turning point. But, we need to see this kind of be consistent. We want to see the offense put up a nice, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week stretch of, pretty consistent runs per game. And so when you're seeing, tonight, 5 hits, last night we just couldn't get any big hits with runners in scoring position. So, we have to improve in those areas. And I think we will. I mean, it's just a matter of time. I think these bats are going to get it going. So let's see what happens moving forward. Now, let's get into some other stats from this game. We spoke about, Darren Ruff, big game. He had a multi-hit game tonight, and, of course, had that big RBI in the 5th inning to cut the deficit to 1 run. And that was big at that point in the game. You felt like, okay, Giants are making a comeback now. We are going to come back in this game, and we were going to take control. Just a tough one tonight. And so, we're excited to move on to tomorrow, and we're going to have, a good chance to win. So we got to take this final game of the series. Now, you also, Brendan Belt picked up a base hit. So we had spoken. He is now up to 214. So Giants with 5 hits. Not a lot of offense. The 2 runs coming in the 5th inning. And, just missed opportunities in this game. The 4th inning, obviously 2 runners to start the inning. You felt like that was a good opportunity to get Blake Snell in that inning. Just tough here. The first 2 games against a very good San Diego Padres team. We know these games are going to be really competitive and very tough this season. And that's what makes them so much fun right now. So, yeah, we are excited to move on to the next one tomorrow. It's going to be a fun one out there with Cueto returning and Webb going to the bullpen. We will be vastly improved. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Logan Webb, that was a tough, tough outing for him. I mean, he battled out there yesterday, and, Gosman was initially supposed to be going in that start. And so Gosman, of course, now is going in Sunday's game. So Webb, he that game. But Webb is still learning out there. And, we've seen how good he can really be. That start against Miami at home, very impressive start. And also with the bat to get that nice line drive into Triples Alley. And so, yeah, I'm excited to see. I think Webb will do good in the bullpen. And when he gets another opportunity to make some starts this season, I think you will see him do pretty good. And yeah, it's just going to take more reps for him, the more consistent. Yeah, he's going to pick it up. So he's still just only 24 years old. And another thing we have to keep in mind is that we haven't seen him pitch for a full 162 games yet. He got called up in August of 2019. And yeah, I can remember that day very clear as Giants were still in a playoff push. And it was in Arizona. I think it was August 17th, 2019. And I remember I did a video on my channel as I was doing Giants post-game recaps back then. So it was awesome. But yeah, Logan Webb, it's going to be great to see what he can do in the bullpen. Let me get some water here real quick. So yeah, this team is going to, we still haven't seen the best of how good they are going to be. So a lot to be excited about. And yeah, I've really enjoyed watching Mike Tauchman's at bats so far. He's been very impressive. And, one of the keys that I had said is, when he gets consistent playing time, I think he is going to start playing very well. And you're going to see him put up very solid numbers. And I'm excited. Yeah, right now with Yastrzemski, unfortunately, on the 10-day injured list, this does give Tauchman his opportunity to get some starts here. Yeah, we have seen that. He got the start last night. Tonight, of course, with Dubon. If you take a look for the Giants starting outfit, Slater starting in center field. And then Dubon got the start at shortstop in this one. And so, Giants right now, we just got to keep it going, in terms of the starting pitching. Keep doing what you're doing out there. I mean, every single night out, these guys are dealing and they are building momentum off of each other. So that has been really awesome to see so far. So the starting rotation, if they just keep it going, and then the bullpen. Yeah, the bullpen still is getting better, and with more consistency, more innings that excuse me, let me get some water. The more consistency, they're just going to continue to improve. And so it's going to be really awesome to watch how everything is going to play out throughout the rest of the season. What a very exciting April it was. Still have tremendous confidence. Yep, in Duvall. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I agree. So, Camilo Duvall is just kind of one of those outings, and you're going to have these outings sometimes with the rookies. And it's definitely, you don't lose confidence in a guy. We definitely don't. You don't lose confidence in a guy after one rough outing. It's just unfortunate when it's magnified in a one-run ball game like this one was. But those things are going to happen sometimes. So, Duvall has been really impressive. I think he had only had one bad outing out of, I think, 4 or 5 outings so far. So, Camilo Duvall, excuse me. Camilo Duvall has looked very impressive this year. And I think, with him being a rookie, in those high leverage situations, it definitely is questionable whether or not to use him. I mean, he's got the stuff to overpower big league hitters, with the 100 mile per hour fastball and his slider, which can go 93 miles an hour. So his stuff is absolutely filthy out there. What Camilo Duvall features. So, yeah, I have incredible confidence in him and, this bullpen as a whole. And as we go through the guys that came out of the bullpen, Caleb Berger, he pitched 2/3 of an inning, walked one, and struck out one. And Caleb Berger has been so impressive this year. He has not allowed an earned run so far, knock on wood. But Berger has been so impressive. And when you saw him last year, you kind of saw that he could be this great reliever, and that just every single time out he deals, and right now he is doing that, and it is awesome to see from a young lefty like this. And you're seeing a number of guys step it up in the bullpen, and that has just been awesome to see. We also saw Zach Littell, a guy that, we haven't seen a whole lot of, but he pitched a third of an inning in this one. And then also we saw Alvarez pitch in this one as well. Alvarez has a 3.38 ERA, another lefty who has been pretty solid in this bullpen. And then we still got, the lefty Harlan Garcia, and we got, we got, Tyler Rogers, the submariner, and then we got, Jake McCheese, the lefty, at our closer. So we have a pretty good amount, or pretty good relievers in this bullpen. Who do you prefer leading off for the Giants? Oh, I love it. Great question. Leading off, I would have to, let's see. I would have to go with Slater. I do really like Austin Slater leading off. I like his at-bats, and, he can work the count, and he's a speed guy. So, you want your leadoff guy to be a speed guy, and, he can hit the long ball. So, I like Austin Slater leading off. That's my favorite guy leading off for the Giants. And so, tonight, he went 0 for 4. So, it wasn't his night tonight, but I would still run him out there leading off. I think Slater is due to have a big season, the best of his career. So we'll see how it continues to play out. But Slater has been starting to get it going. His average now, despite the 0 for 4, he's hitting .215. We've seen him get some big home runs this year. Had a big, I think it was a pinch hit 3-run home run in one game that he had. So, Slater, he can come through in big moments. He has one of arguably the best throwing arm on this Giants team in the outfield, and plays a great defense in center field. I really am a huge Austin Slater fan. I really was really excited ever since he got called up in 2017, and getting a chance to see him that season and the at-bats that he had. I definitely believe that this kid could, develop into a really good solid player for us. And unfortunately, he hasn't been able to consistently produce over, say, a bigger sample size, like 50, 60, 70 plus games. It's kind of been short, whether it's been like 10 games where he plays well. I think this is the year that you'll, see him have a really breakout this season. It seems Posey is comfortable batting third in the lineup. Absolutely. Posey batted third tonight. So I definitely, like having Buster bat third, and also you can bat him cleanup. He had 6 home runs in April. He has got power struck back. So it's so amazing to have Buster out there. And of course, he had sat out last season. And so to have him back this year has just been amazing, and, really awesome. And for him to be healthy also, that's so key, because we, with his hips, we didn't know what kind of Buster we were going to see. And, and also what he does behind the plate, and the tremendous job that he does working with the pitchers and this pitching staff. It is just so tremendous. Would you give Dubon a chance to lead off? Last year, he had respectable stats. So definitely give Dubon a chance to lead off. I love the question here, Robert. Because in my opinion, I think, a guy that can play center field, and in this case, Dubon, he sees himself as a baseball player. And I like that because, when he was asked what position does he identify as, and, he said, I'm a baseball player. And so, whether it's center field or, whether he's playing in the infield at shortstop, he or at second base. So yeah, I absolutely would love to see Dubon given a chance to lead off as well. Just like same thing with Slater, these guys can play center field, they have can bats, they have some power, they can hit the long ball, and Dubon has got tremendous speed. And to me, that's so key. I definitely think you want your two guys that are leading off in the lineup to be, pretty solid. Definitely your leadoff guy to have nice speed. Your second guy, you definitely want to be a good, I would say, back control guy, definitely, someone that, whether it's to get nice line drives, to extend the inning to, that way you got runners on base for your 3, 4, 5 hitters in your line. So yeah, that is definitely really exciting that the Giants have so many different moving parts that, they can move around in this lineup. And being that we've been in a funk, I think you will see, Kepler kind of do a lot of mixing or moving the lineup around, to kind of see what is going to jumpstart this team, because that is key. We have got to get the bats going. There's no question about it. Because we can't keep continuing to struggle like this with the bats. If we want to keep pacing or keep pace with, the Dodgers and Padres starting to get a bit hot, but we are going to keep it going. So I'm excited to move forward. We got a big game tomorrow. Dubon has, no ego. He's willing to play any position. Absolutely. You love the attitude that Dubon brings, and the attitude that this whole team brings, the chemistry of this team, and, everyone wanting to do everything they can to help the team win. And it is no wonder that this Giants team has gotten off to, one of the hottest starts in baseball, and definitely none of the MLB predictions or whatever, the national media, they definitely didn't see this coming, but we as Giants fans definitely knew this was possible, that this Giants team come out this year with the Dodgers and Padres. And I'm not going to forget that in the, before the season, I remember Dodgers and Padre fans calling me crazy when I said that the Giants could compete with the Dodgers and Padres this year. So I just love that the Giants have proved, my predictions and my thoughts of how good this Giants team could be this year, that, so far, they have proven it to be, my predictions, that this team can compete. And I think, they can sustain this run. I think we'll be able to keep pace here, and hopefully maybe even go up a few games in first place. I wouldn't rule out anything as a possibility. The deeper that we can play great baseball, we didn't play our best baseball in April, but we still had a very great month to win. We win 16 games, I believe, in April. So what a tremendous month it was to go out there and do what we did. Just tremendous. So very excited moving forward to see what's going to happen. And we are going to get to our picks of the game before we wrap up post-game show. So would love to hear your picks of the game if you would like, and would love to get some of your thoughts and reactions to this game. If you happen to be watching this stream later, would love to get your thoughts. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Really appreciate that. Would love to hear, what are you thinking, Giants fans out there? Just a tough one, but we are going to bounce back. We are resilient, and so we can come out here tomorrow, salvage a game in this series, feel good about that. And we're still sitting at first place. So that is nice here. And we know what we need to do. We got to get the bats going. So love to get some of your thoughts so far in this series. It's not gone our way, but we know the Padres are going to be tough. We just got to keep going out there competing. And we won the first series from the Padres. So we got a good chance tomorrow with Kevin Gausman getting the start. And Gausman has been absolutely spectacular this year with a 2.14 ERA in 34 strikeouts. Gausman has been dealing. He has been so spectacular with the quality starters the Giants have. They will not go into a prolonged losing streak. Absolutely. I agree that I don't see this Giants team, going into any extended losing streak. And so that's why I think that this run that they have been able to sustain so far in April, I think they can keep it going. And yeah, when we have seen this team in a funk, it's basically only been a 2-game slide. I don't think we've had any 3-game losing streak, knock on wood. And so this team has been incredibly resilient, bouncing back after a loss. Whether it's, if we win the first game of the series, we lose the second, we have come back in that third game and won a series. Or, the Red Series, we lost the first game, but then we went back and won the next 2. So, Giants are incredibly resilient. And when you have the quality starters, every single night out, these guys are dealing, 1 through 5. They are dealing as if they can be a number 1, number 2 starter. And when you have every single guy 1 through 5 pitching like that, and you have that incredible confidence going into every game, it makes it very fun out there. You always feel confident no matter who is getting the ball that day. You like your chances, whether it's Gausman, Cueto, Aaron Sanchez, Alex Wood, and so Anthony DeSclafani. And Logan Webb, when he is pitching, when he is on top of his game, he is unhittable. His filthy changeup that he's got, explosive. And so, these Giants are deal. And so, being that I don't think this Giants team will go into any extended losing streak, they are going to be just continuing to pick up a good amount of wins. And so, let's see what happens. Content on May 1st. Giants in first place. I wonder what the analysts are saying now. And some great thoughts. I think post-game show, someone was talking about that. Giants won't be flying under the radar for very much longer. And definitely you would imagine that the analysts probably will start to give us some attention, especially if Giants, if we keep on winning here and, especially if we stay in first place or at least, within a 1 or 2 games of the Dodgers. I definitely think we're going to start getting some more attention. And I think we haven't had our first Sunday night baseball game or national broadcast so far. So that's going to be intriguing when we are on national TV to kind of see some of the thoughts. Whether it's good or bad. I think, what, if they doubt us, we always go out and prove them wrong. And if they do give us attention, then I think we'll be able to handle that attention in stride. I don't think it'll affect how we play our brand of baseball. So it's going to be exciting to hear what they have to say, because, it won't affect internally what we're doing on the field. Giants are going to continue night in, night out, regardless of what the analysts are saying or, whether it's good or bad, reflecting the Giants. Giants are just going to go out, and compete every single night out. And we're going to keep putting up some wins here. So I'm extremely excited to move forward. So let's get to our picks. I am going to take Mauricio Dubon as my pick of the game as he picks up his first home run of the season. That was a huge home run to get the Giants on the board in the 5th inning to cut the deficit to 3-1 at that point in the game. So I'm going to take Dubon. Let me get some water real quick. And I think the key, with Dubon, with this home run, you hope that this is going to get his bat going as, his bat has struggled this season. This is key to really get it going here. So I'm excited, to see where Dubon is going to go from here. And I know at some point there maybe was some talk, maybe that he could get sent down, but I don't see that happening now. I think, he's starting to swing it. He's put 80 points on his batting average. Dubon is starting to pick it up. So I'm excited to see his at-bats moving forward. So I am going to take Mauricio Dubon as my pick of the game. Would love to hear out there who everyone is taking. If you'd like to share your thoughts in the comment section. And really appreciate the support, everyone. And tomorrow's game. Giants are sending Kevin Gausman to the mound. Cannot wait. He is going to be our stopper to help get us a victory in this series. So really excited for the game tomorrow. Giants are still in first place at 16-11. We have a half game lead over the Dodgers and Padres. So yeah, let's try to kind of distance ourselves a bit by picking up a win tomorrow over the Padres. That would be huge. We got, this Dodgers team has been, Dodgers team. Dodgers have struggled. I think definitely if you consider on paper their expectations to win 100 games, they have extremely struggled so far. And that's why you got to play the games. And so regardless of, preseason predictions, probably having the Dodgers winning the division by so many games, you got to go out and play the games. And I think that's been exciting to see what the Giants have been doing this year. It's been awesome to see. And to the other teams in the NL West as well. Padres have had a solid year and Diamondbacks starting to play better here. So it's been a very competitive division, and that's what you love to see. The competitiveness brings the best out of the competition, and that's what makes the National League West and those games against each other so much fun and exciting. Because when we go out and play other teams in the league, we just beat up on the other teams, and nobody. I think we have proven that the NL West is definitely arguably the most competitive division in baseball. And so we'll see as how that storyline goes moving forward. Patiently waiting for Flores to start getting clutch hits. He will. And that's what's going to be exciting to, when you start seeing a number of these guys in this Giants lineup really start to heat it up and get it going. It's going to be awesome to see. And Flores, he was so clutch, whether it was 2 outs, runners in scoring position, Flores was coming up big with those big hits. And so, I think Flores is going to really start to get it going. So that's going to be extremely exciting moving forward. Let's see. Some of your players are, hurt as well. Dodgers, they have been battling, some injuries. And, Giants also as well. We have been battling some injuries. Solano missing some time. Mike is. We've had Reyes Moranta out. He's been missing some time. Longoria missed a few games. Crawford missed a couple games. So injuries are part of the game. And so, that's what the Giants have incredible depth, when you have guys like Tommy La Stella, Wilmer Flores, Darren Ruff. When you have these guys on your bench, these guys on other teams would be everyday starters. But because the depth that you have with the Giants here, that these guys are back guys, but yet that they would be starters on any other team. And that's what's awesome to see. So despite that we have guys having to miss some time, we have the depth here to put in guys, but they still got to produce. So that's the thing, is that a number of these guys haven't really gotten to producing the numbers that we are accustomed to seeing them put up. And when they start to be putting up those numbers, then you're really going to start to see, the Giants really start to get it going. And so, I cannot wait. It's going to be extremely exciting. And that is true. The Dodgers could still win the division. But we'll see what happens moving forward. Right now, I think every single game the Giants can play, that they are playing the way they're playing right now and can be, at first place or within striking distance of the Dodgers. I definitely think it makes it that much more realistic that this Giants team can potentially win the division this year. So I definitely think first place is, not a crazy statement to make. And so I'm going to, 1 month into the season, it's still kind of early, but if this Giants team, I think they can keep it going. I don't think they are going to go on any extended losing streak. So, I don't think that the Dodgers will, I don't think any team is going to be running away in this division. It is going to be a dogfight until the very end. It's going to be so much fun to watch. So yeah, can't wait to see what happens moving forward. So that being said, everyone, we are going to wrap up tonight's show. Giants, tough one tonight. We dropped this one 6-2. We have lost the first 2 games of this series. So we have got to come out to South game series. So we got this. Kevin Gosman making the start. So thank you everyone so much for checking into the post-game show tonight. I apologize for doing the show a bit late tonight. So thank you everyone for checking in. Appreciate the support. NL East. Also, that is so true. You know, they have also with the Mets there, in the Phillies, in the NL East. That division has been extremely competitive there. Right now in baseball, seeing a lot of exciting baseball. So really fun so far, what we have seen. And so thank you everyone so much for the support. And if you haven't done so, let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm and let's smash up that like button. Thank you everyone so much. It really helps out the channel big time. And this lets YouTube know that this video is relevant. So then YouTube can recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. So really appreciate the support, everyone. Means the world to me. Thank you so much. And if you haven't done so, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for San Francisco Giants post-game shows. We will live post-game shows, and we'll be breaking down the game, answering your questions. And we also will be breaking down free agent signings, trades, and post-game shows all season. So definitely you don't want to miss it. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that or turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm going live for the post-game show and when these videos are being posted. So thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Let's go. What a season it's been so far. I'm so happy that we you have 162 games this year. April was so much fun, and May is going to be even more fun. And every single month is, I think, going to get even more fun. So let's go, Giants. Let's get this win tomorrow. Yep, umpires have not been good. We got Manuel. Welcome in to the post-game show. Appreciate you checking in and appreciate everyone checking in to the show. We are actually going to be wrapping it up here. So if you are checking in just now and you missed the show, you definitely be sure to rewind and check it out as we are breaking this one down. Appreciate all the support, everybody. And we will see you tomorrow for the post-game show following the Giants-Padres game. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Strive for greatness, and let's go Giants. Woo! Let's go Giants.